Well, I thought I'd do a little update video, a little bit shorter than my normal videos, but thought I'd do a separate one on the Darkroom build. So things have come along quite nicely. As you can see, I've boarded the walls, insulated. The floor's been boarded and insulated. I've started insulating the ceiling. Still got to do half of it, and then board the ceiling, ready to finish off. But yeah, just a few little updates. So I'll spin you around in a minute and sort of show you a few little things. But this main section is coming together really nicely. So I've also boarded this end wall now, so that's the outer skin. I've yet to insulate this wall and board it as well, but down here I need to put some services through for water and waste, so that's got to go in yet. And on the main side I've got the base cabinets in. It's got a nice corner cabinet there, and down below here I've got a little drawer cabinet with a cabinet underneath. This is temporary, this is just to put my tools on for the minute. But yeah, those are going in. So the worktop's going to go from this corner all the way around and down to this corner. And basically I've got my socket run in. So I've got a socket up in the corner, one socket there which is going to have USB charging points in it, and there's another socket at floor level down there, so I can put in a heater or anything else that I need, and possibly power the enlarger. And this area here is where the sink's going to go. It's going to fill this gap here and come out the same sort of level as this cabinet. So this whole area is going to be a wet area. Now for those that are interested, I just thought I'd talk a few bits about the build itself. When I fit kitchen units, these units are second hand. I got them from a kitchen fit I did last year. So they've got this lovely kind of aluminium wrap on the frontage of the doors, which is great for this kind of situation because it will keep them easily clean and protect them from any spills and stuff. So yeah, base cabinets, you'll see this blue batten all the way around the wall here. I normally put a batten in, and then each base cabinet's got a service gap running along the back. So what I do is I cut in the unit, push it back against the wall, and then it gives me fixing points then for the batten. Just makes life a lot easier when you're fitting them. So that runs all the way around. It also then acts as a support for the worktop. Then on each base unit on the sides here, I put on what's called a decor panel, which goes from the top right down to the floor, and it comes out just slightly past the doors, finishes it off nicely. There'll be another one here as well in between the sink, so I'll have a little gap there to put storage stuff in there, maybe a couple of shelves. And then also at that end, same again, the decor panel running down to the floor, and then I've got a little gap in there then as well. And here, if you're wondering what that is, that's two top cabinets. So I've got an 800 cabinet, which is going to go up in this corner, and then a smaller 300 cabinet for this corner. So I've also got my cabling in for the lights. You see this little white box here, it's called a J501. It's a little junction box that I use for lighting. So I've got cables running in from the main supply in that way, it goes through this, out again to the workshop. Then I've got a switch feed coming out and down to my light switch, which is there just inside the door. And then the cable that you see hanging down is the cable for the lamp. And then last but not least, the door, which will open out this way. So I've yet to fit that. I won't fit that until this wall's been boarded. Makes it easier to get things in and out, and obviously the ceiling boarding as well. One other thing that I haven't put in, which I might retrofit later on, it depends, I might not need it, is an extraction unit. Just a simple extraction fan basically, which I might put on that end wall. So there's space and a gap there if I need it, or I could go up through the ceiling. So, but I don't think I'm going to fit one at this stage. I don't think I'm going to need it, to be honest. There's quite a lot of natural ventilation in here as it is, especially this time of year. It's freezing cold, but with all this insulation it is getting warmer I think once it's completely enclosed, the door's on, I can run a little oil heater in here just to maintain a good temperature. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. Next job is to get this ceiling finished, get that end wall done, and then I can start decorating. Then basically get the floor in, then door on, make sure everything's light tight before I start adding all the finishing touches then. And then eventually I put the worktop in, so I'll update again at some point. There's still a lot to do, still got to get power and water up here yet, hence why I'm using a trailing lamp. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet on this darkroom build. Let me know your thoughts and comments, and put them in the description below.